Treasurer Ian Ling-Stuckey responded to questions asked to him on the first day of a two-day parliament sitting last week on the state of PNG's economy in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. Much of the concerns were raised on the government's borrowing and COVID-19 funds expenditure.
Additional costs, borrowing costs have been built into our medium-term fiscal framework that's been set out in our responsible and responsive 2021 budget. COVID-19 has created a massive 6.8 billion kina hit on our revenues over the next 4 years. In addition, it has added to our expenditures by a further 1.8 billion through 3 years of COVID-19 packages of 600 million kina each.
The Treasurer also presented a ministerial economic update during grievances debate on the second and final day of last week's Parliament sitting, in which Parliament has been adjourned to August 10. In the Treasurer's economic update, he said PNG's economic stimulus plan helped stimulate the economy, saying it was the vital ingredient for helping turn around the economy from the recession of 2020 with a negative 2.9% fall in PNG's nominal economy to the expected economic growth of over 10% in 2021. This was challenged by members of the opposition, including former Prime Minister Peter O'Neill, during grievances debate. Former Treasurer Charles Abel, who arrived in Port Moresby on Thursday last week from his electorate to join the Parliament session, was surprised that it was adjourned after only 2 days of sitting. He has raised concerns on Treasurer Ling-Stuckey's update as well.
It is understandable that the challenges that the government has been facing in terms of COVID, particularly after 12 months, but the current government has been in place for 2 years now. And we have seen quite a dramatic escalation in the debt. We have accumulated in 2 years alone, I think, an additional 9 billion kina in debt.
Mr. Abel is concerned about PNG's continued reliance on funding from outside of the country and the increasing debt.
The question starts to arise in people's minds that if those development partners, supporters, friends internationally stop providing funding to the Papua New Guinea government, where is the money going to come from, given that we've been shutting down these sort of low-hanging fruit and avenues for stimulating the economy. And these are the concerns that I think businesses are feeling today, and the communities feeling, especially with COVID, that there seems to be a lack of a coherent plan to help ourselves.
Dennis Orere, National EMTV News.